Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball star, she's a movement. From small-town Iowa to the global spotlight, her jaw-dropping play style and love for the game have made her the most recognizable name in women's basketball today. Since entering the WNBA, Clark hasn't just joined the league, she's elevated it. Viewership is skyrocketing, arenas are packed, and the women's game is buzzing like never before. Love her or criticize her, one thing's undeniable: Caitlin Clark gets people talking. Growing up, she was the ultimate multi-sport athlete. Volleyball, tennis, soccer, golf, you name it, she played it. But once she locked in on basketball, the game changed forever. From her high school highlights to her record-breaking college career, Clark became more than a player. She became a phenomenon. Her deep threes bring Steph Curry to mind. Her handles, straight out of the Kyrie Irving playbook. She controls the floor like a seasoned general, makes magic with the ball, and hits shots from anywhere. Caitlin Clark is the kind of talent the women's game has never seen before, and now that she's here, there's no turning back. We've never seen anything quite like Caitlin Clark, and if you don't want to take our word for it, just listen to what NBA legends, analysts, and all-time greats are saying. Let's start with Steph Curry, the greatest shooter the game has ever known, a four-time NBA champion, and the man who literally changed how basketball is played. He's not just aware of the comparisons between him and Caitlin Clark, he embraces them. Steph has openly said Clark's game reminds him of himself, and he loves watching her play. From the logo range threes to her feel for the game, it's easy to see why he sees a bit of himself in her. Just like Steph revolutionized NBA offenses, stretching defenses to half court and forcing coaches to tear up the playbook, Caitlin might be on the verge of doing the same in the WNBA. Her presence is already bending the spotlight, and the way teams play against her is changing fast. If Steph Curry reshaped the men's game, don't be surprised if Caitlin Clark becomes that. Same kind of force on the women's side.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair, like she's a performer.
You've probably heard the name Magic Johnson, the man who turned the basketball court into a stage. Irvin Magic Johnson isn't just a legend. He's often ranked among the top 5 players to ever play the game. His dazzling smile and magnetic personality made him a household name, even for folks who don't follow the NBA. We all remember his jaw-dropping passes and the way he led the fast-paced, high-energy Showtime Lakers. But Magic's impact went far beyond the hardwood. Many believe it was his fierce rivalry with Larry Bird that catapulted the NBA into a global powerhouse. Now, a new question is lighting up the sports world. Can Caitlin Clark do for the WNBA what Magic did for the NBA? According to Magic himself, absolutely.
Let me ask you about these WNBA players, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, who many are saying are the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson of the WNBA. Do you like that when you hear that?
I like it, and they are.
Derek Fischer has lived a life immersed in basketball, best known as the steady point guard alongside Kobe and Shaq during the Lakers' championship runs. Fischer's passion for the game never faded. Even after retiring as a player, he remained deeply involved, most recently serving as head coach of the WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks until 2022. From childhood to coaching, basketball has been his world. And when someone with that kind of experience talks about the future of the sport, it's worth listening. Fischer has high praise for WNBA rookie Caitlin Clark. He already sees her not just as a rising star, but as a true role model and emerging icon, someone who could spark major growth for the league.
So that our daughters and our nieces and all the little girls that are watching this generation of player can grow up with this, the same way we watched our greats before us and start to see themselves in those situations.
Reggie Miller is an NBA icon, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greatest shooters the game has ever seen. His understanding of basketball runs deep, and his passion for the sport has never faded. Known for his respectful approach to rising stars, Reggie has always encouraged the next generation with wisdom and warmth, but he's also known for keeping it real. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, Reggie doesn't sugarcoat his advice. His message is clear. No matter how talented or hyped you are, the WNBA is a new beginning. You're a rookie now, and you'll be tested. But that's the path every great player must take to unlock their true potential.
Number one, I don't think it's jealousy. Oh my God, she's getting all the endorsements. We're going to go after her. You're playing at the highest level. You're playing in the WNBA. You're coming from college and you're going to the pro ranks, right? What did she expect was going to happen? Why are people so shocked, right? You're playing against grown women. The same thing happened to us as rookies, right? Going against MJ, they're out there trying to embarrass you, right? It's nothing personal, right? First of all, you go from high school, and it's a learning curve when you go to college. And then from college, when you go to the highest level, it's going to be a learning curve.
Draymond Green has carved out a legacy as one of the fiercest defenders the NBA has ever seen. Known for his physical strength, fiery mindset, and protective nature, he became the perfect complement to Steph Curry, helping lead the Golden State Warriors to 4 championships and redefine what team basketball could look like. But Draymond is more than just muscle. His high basketball IQ and game-changing ability to create plays out of the short roll have revolutionized the role of the modern big man, just as Steph transformed the expectations for point guards. Now, Draymond is turning his sharp eye to the WNBA, and he has some pointed advice for Caitlin Clark's teammates: support her, protect her, and rise together. In his view, success isn't about individual stars, but it's about building trust, playing tough, and having each other's backs from day one.
Don't tell me, oh, she got to be more physical. That ain't her job. Her job is to shoot threes. Hey, Steph, shoot.
Paul Pierce is a name that echoes through basketball history. A Boston Celtics legend and a relentless scorer, Pierce made his mark not with explosive athleticism, but with sharp fundamentals, a high basketball IQ, and the kind of mental toughness that can't be taught. Known for sinking clutch shots and carrying his team through the toughest moments, Pierce built a career on grit and skill. And while he's always respected the evolution of the game, he doesn't hand out praise lightly. That's why his recent comments about Caitlin Clark are turning heads. Pierce is genuinely impressed by the rookie sensation, who seems to rewrite the WNBA record books every time she steps on the court. For a player as seasoned and stoic as Pierce, that kind of admiration speaks volumes.
Oh, you know what? There's no rookie in the history of the game that's ever had a triple-double from Caitlin Clark. We've never seen this. Oh, as a matter of fact, let's just go back to yesterday. We've never seen a WNBA player score 29 points, 5 steals, 13 assists, 3 blocks,
and 5 rebounds.
And 5 rebounds. We've never seen that stat line in the history of the game.
In the history of the game.
And this is coming from our...
Kevin Durant stands among the greatest scorers in NBA history. His ability to score from anywhere on the court, shoot over defenders, and mimic the moves of point guards is truly one of a kind. Off the court, KD's straightforward, no-nonsense style is just as memorable. He always speaks his mind, no matter who might take offense. So when Kevin Durant talks about Caitlin Clark with genuine pride and excitement, it's something special to witness. What makes it even more remarkable? KD doesn't see Caitlin as just a woman playing basketball. He sees her simply as a basketball player. He compares her skills directly to those of players in the men's game and still holds her in the highest regard.
Yeah, she's displaying some skill right now that's like, and she moving fast. Like it look like she don't look like, it look like everybody on that court is way slower than her when she get into her stuff. I remember watching her when she was her team from Iowa, like they played together so smooth, but she was always lead.
Everyone knows LeBron James. Alongside Michael Jordan, he's considered one of the greatest basketball players ever. While LeBron's incredible strength and scoring ability grab headlines, it's his court vision and game control that truly set him apart. A basketball scholar at heart, LeBron has studied the game deeply since his days as the chosen one, fresh out of high school. He's faced intense media pressure and sky-high expectations throughout his career. So when LeBron compares Caitlin Clark to himself, it's not something to dismiss. No one understands better than LeBron what she's experiencing right now. It's clear he's cheering her on and rooting for her success every step of the way.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in.
Gilbert Arenas was one of the standout point guards of the 2000s, known for his scoring and playmaking skills. Though injuries cut his career short, his passion for basketball remains as strong as ever. Today, Gilbert has become a vibrant media personality, famous for his bold and outspoken opinions. He's a huge fan of Caitlin Clark and everything she's doing to elevate the WNBA and women's basketball. Recently, Gilbert voiced his disappointment over Caitlin being left off the U.S. Olympic women's basketball team. He believes the tournament will be far less exciting without her, calling the decision a major mistake.
To be honest, you guys lost one game since you guys have ever been in the Olympics. You're saying millions of people will be mad if she doesn't play a lot. Well, that means a million people won't be viewing if she's not on the team.
Luca Donuch is widely recognized as one of the top players in the NBA today. His size, sharp basketball IQ, and scoring ability make him a true force on the court. Luca's strength and deadly shooting turn him into a nightmare for defenders, while his killer instinct sets him apart from the rest. From a teenage sensation to a basketball prodigy, Luca has been in the spotlight for years. Naturally, people began drawing comparisons between him and WNBA star Caitlin Clark. When asked about their similarities, Luca, always humble and laid back, went further and said Caitlin's shooting reminds him of the greatest shooter to ever play the game. On the other side of basketball media is Skip Bayless, one of America's most famous and controversial personalities. With over 25 years covering the NBA, Skip has shaped how fans see the game, sometimes sparking heated debates that last for days. Some say Skip's influence rivals that of many players, helping turn the NBA into the global, multi-billion-dollar spectacle it is today. While his opinions don't always hit the mark, and he's faced criticism, especially over his takes on stars like LeBron James and Luca Doncic, Skip knows how to market the game and keep audiences hooked. When it comes to Caitlin Clark, Skip is all in, praising her incredible marketability and non-stop ability to create buzz. Clearly, Skip sees Caitlin as a key figure in taking the WNBA to new heights.
It's more Steph Curry, man. It's a woman, Steph Curry.
Shaquille O'Neal isn't just a basketball player. He's a force of nature. His powerful dunks shattered backboards, and his presence alone intimidated opponents. Off the court, Shaq became a beloved giant, adored by fans of all ages around the world. Since retiring, Shaq has smoothly transitioned to the TNT studio, where he breaks down players like Caitlin Clark. Known for his focus on winning above all else, Shaq's bold claim that Caitlin Clark is the greatest college player ever carries huge weight. What makes this praise even more remarkable? Despite Caitlin setting countless college records, she never won a championship. And Shaq didn't say, best women's college player. He simply said, she's the greatest college player. Period. That shows just how much Caitlin's accomplishments transcend gender.
She is the biggest ratings lightning rod magnet, obviously, in women's basketball history. She plays with fire. And does she? You can see fire in her eyes, you can hear fire in her voice, but mainly, Caitlin Clark just lets her game do all of her talking. I mean, she is the female Steph Curry because we've just never seen anything like this. She is shooting step back, jump shot, three-pointers from the logo.
Charles Barkley is more than an NBA legend. He's a larger-than-life personality known for speaking his mind without holding back. His brilliance on the court was matched only by his fearless honesty off it. From thunderous dunks to bold opinions, Barkley's impact is unforgettable. As an analyst, Chuck never shies away from controversy, and that's exactly why we can't get enough of him. Here's one of his classic rants about Caitlin Clark, where he shares how her presence has boosted the WNBA, lifted her teammates, and energized the entire league. True to form, Barkley delivers his signature mix of humor and unfiltered truth, reminding us why his controversial takes are a national treasure.